The market's had so much thrown at it in the last few weeks, whether it's Chinese regulation or tax day or IRS guidelines or Musk. I wonder, does it all come down to Musk in your view?
Yes, I think we can all blame Elon Musk on that.
What about his tweet or his concern regarding emissions alarmed you the most?
I definitely believe Elon Musk's concern about crypto is legit. So definitely, I think crypto industry need to find a way out, especially on the energy consumption and also how to turn Bitcoin to a friendly, energy-friendly crypto, basically a green crypto. That's something also in Tron we have been work in the past few years to turn Tron into a green crypto, which means our energy consumption needs to be reduced 99%, but stay in the same efficiency.
So how long of a process do you think that is? I mean, at what point, I know you're not starting from scratch. The industry's been working on this for a while. But how long would it take to be able to present metrics that say, look, we are no more inefficient than any other asset class that uses energy?
Yes. I think, first of all, we have some options in the industry. For example, today, Bitcoin use proof of work, which means POW. I think POW, we can migrate to more clean energy instead of coal energy, which is used most of in China today. And also we have some solution called POS, which means proof of stake. Tron is one of the proof of stake network, which means you don't need those mining machine to produce block. You just need cloud services to produce those block, which is definitely much more energy friendly than POW way.
Justin, I know you believe that we're well past the era of early investors. We're sort of much more in a point of mainstream adoption. And I guess you use the word crypto curious to describe the world. So how, in your view, do things play out from here? Let's call it over this next year or 2 years when it comes to crypto.
Yes, I definitely believe right now we are still in early majority. So we're going to see a lot of institution interest and consumer interest get into crypto industry. So I believe we are still in early stage. If we talk about market, I believe right now we are still in bull markets. We just need some adjustment. I believe in Q3, crypto price will continue to go up.
Speaking of flows and curiosity, I'd love to get your thoughts on NFTs, because you were a bidder, not a winning bidder, but a bidder for people. We ourselves have been selling some NFTs for charity on behalf of one of our former colleagues who passed away. I wonder, do you think that market is also in the early days, or has it received even greater acceptance faster than crypto did originally?
Yes. First of all, I believe NFT is an easy way to understand how blockchain works. So that's why a lot of influential people and the celebrities get into crypto space because of NFT. I believe NFT is still in early stage because most of the people, they don't even have their NFT collection. I believe this year, we will start to see the first 1 million collector of NFT. And for the next 5 to 10 years, I believe this number will grow to at least 100 million. So that's why I definitely believe NFT is in early stage, and we will see more and more art collection or digital arts will turn to NFT, and lots of people will start to buy it.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.